Hi, my name is Christy, and today I'm going to show you how to build a she shed in several parts. Let's get to it. I bought my shed from Lowe's Home Improvement. It's the Heartland Gable Shed for $798. It's prefabricated, so you can either purchase it as is, or you can purchase an additional installation fee to have it built. I chose to build it myself. It's a fairly heavy package, maybe 700 to 800 pounds, and this is where I'm going to build it in my backyard. My first step is build the floor sills. The floor sills are made up of 4 pressure-treated 2x4 cedar planks. Cut them to size according to the instructions and use a square to help make sure you're cutting straight. Since I'm building this on top of an already concrete slab, I don't need to create the floor and level it. If you don't have a concrete slab, then the instruction manual that it came with shows you how you can create a leveled floor. Anyhow, please also note that this did not come with the package. You must purchase this separately. Once cut, you arrange them into your 8x8 square. I didn't place them exactly where I wanted it to go, I just wanted them in a square and see from there where I wanted it placed officially. Then a lot of pondering if that was the right layout and which sides of the woods I wanted shown. Looks good. Moving on. Now, you don't need to attach them together, however, I did. I decided to use my Kreg tool pocket hole jig. Again, it's not necessary because you could just attach them directly to the floor, but I don't have the strongest hand and felt I'd knock them loose trying to drill into the concrete floor. Also, I felt that having it in a square and figuring out where I wanted it was more helpful to me. So I decided to use my pocket holes as the joinery. Also, I used my foot as a foot clamp. But please be careful if you do this. Also, using a square to make sure everything is straight is super helpful. Now it's time to see where exactly I wanted it placed. That looks good. Now make it all dust-free and clean so you can drill into the concrete. Now take your drill bit for masonry and drill through the 2x4 into the concrete. Then add your screws in. Tighten with a socket wrench if needed. Repeat on all 4 planks. Then seal it with some caulk. Well, what had happened was that there is no clip of me actually seaming the floor sills from the wood to the concrete with the caulk because my camera died. I had run out of room on the card, and so it stopped filming. Rookie mistake. So I will just tell you what I did. I took the caulk and I had just enough to actually go all over on the outside seams and then also on the inner seams just to be safe. And then while that was waiting to dry, I went and started building the walls of the shed. Now, on to the walls. So, before I even start the walls, I should probably go through the instruction manual and materials list to make sure I have all the pieces called out. This means all the walls, roof, gables, sides, trim, door, hardware, and etc. are all in place. Please note that this prefab does not come with the roofing materials, as in shingles, tar paper, drip edge, and hardware. Nor does it come with any of the flooring materials. If you want to add those, especially to maintain your warranty, you must purchase these separately. Instructions and materials lists for those are added in the instruction manual on what to purchase, how much to purchase, and also how to install. More on that in a future video pertaining to that portion of the build. Now, back to the materials list. I'm checking off each piece on the checklist to ensure I have every piece needed to build this project, sans the roof and floor materials. There's a lot of pieces and trying to organize them in a way so that I don't get confused. However, what did I find out? I'm actually missing a few screws, both in my head and in this build. So, back to Lowe's to get the missing pieces. Stay tuned for part 2 of the walls from the shed. Thanks, and don't forget to hit subscribe and check out my other videos. Bye!